Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm Nazrin, and today we are going to be touring me and my brother's survival world that we have had since I think May of last year, since the Happy Guest update came out, or a little bit before that I think. And this is Spawn. We're just starting here. Our base is that away behind me, and we're going to see everything. We have two different bases. We have our home island where we started, and our other base, which is like I think like 5,000 or 6,000 blocks away. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything we've built in the past, I think it's 10 months, 11 months, and hopefully you like it because it's pretty cool and I'm very excited to show you. So yeah, we chose this seed because of this island that was very close. This is our little lighthouse. My first time using redstone to actually do a lighthouse, which I love the design of it and how it kind of narrows up at the top. It has a staircase that is weird because I had a bunch of sandstone stairs and that's how it did it, and I didn't ever finish it. So there's going to be a lot of weird stuff. We don't question the weirdness, we just go along with it. My horse is gone. My horse was here. I don't know where it went. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this tour. I should have planned more, but yeah. This is our turtle breeding section over here. Got our turtles. We might have bred too many. Just maybe. I'm gonna walk a lot for this because it's just a little bit easier to see everything. This is our bamboo forest. We tried to like mimic different biomes. So we have the bamboo, the jungle trees. And if we go this way, we have a road going all the way around the island. It was one of the first things I did when we created this world, and after I built our home base is I built this road that went all the way around the island. Now this village was on the island, but as you can see, these are not normal villager houses. I built all of these because I wanted to be special. At some point all the villagers ended up dying, as sometimes happens, so I went and created, well, that's something my brother created, little stables. I went and created this whole village out of similar things, but made a little bit custom, which I feel like is really fun. Up here is our main base. This is where we started out at. Oh, there's my horse. My little boy. I was obsessed with Youngblood when I named this horse, if you can't tell. This is our little starter home. This was at the beginning of my I'm trying to become a full-on good builder phase, so bear with me. I designed this in creative and then built it in survival. We have our nether portal. This is the only nether portal we have to the main part of the nether. All the other ones go to the nether roof. Please explain that. We have this lovely little library here with our little book, ender chest, armory, and then upstairs we have just a little area up here and little platforms to land on if you are flying with your elytra. We have a garden that has been trampled multiple times and not replanted. It used to be really great. It's kind of sad now, but you know, that's fine. And then down here underneath we have our villager trading hall. We have 3 levels to this, where you can come down and you can trade. I'm not sure why my FPS is so low right now. Oh wait, I have an idea actually. And this is our mine that goes all the way down to bedrock, which I feel like is really cool. And there are more villagers down here. Now, my brother, he built this little thing. So all you do is you throw stuff in there. Which it looks like it might be like broken. No, it's not broken. And then you come down here. And I have gotten trapped in this twice. And had to dig my way out. You come down here. And we have a copper golem sorting area where they're supposed to sort all of this into here. Unfortunately, they don't do their job very well. But it's okay. We still love them. It's perfectly alright that they don't do their job very well. Down here we have just a little cozy area that my brother built. And somewhere around here, yep, is a sugarcane farm. Which doesn't get actually picked very often, but it's right under the base, so it grows pretty quickly. Ooh, we got a nice fog. So because we're in a savanna biome, it doesn't rain, but it gets really foggy. So we're about to come over here and see why the FPS is so low. Oh, maybe this isn't why. I don't know why it's low, but yeah. So those are our chickens. This is our chicken pit. So this started as a thing where we threw a slime potion. I don't know where. Yeah, a potion of oozing on them and then harvested slime that way. And then eventually the chickens became kind of a problem, and now you will see them roaming around the entire area. Yeah. This is our little XP farm. It's a very simple XP farm. This is one of the two very tall things. I'm about to not have enough rockets. This is a build height. And we built these when the spear came out because we figured out that you could do this. And go, if you do it right, you can jump on these platforms all the way down to the water, which I think is really cool. If we come down here, we'll just go around the island. If you come down here, this is my brother's main base area. I don't know what happened here, because that was not like that last time I got on. But he has a little mini golf area, which is really cute and cool, and I really like it, and we played it quite a bit. We also have a little railway system. I don't have anything on me, but we both worked on this, and it has this cool little copper thing going on that you can just ride around if you want, like a little thing. Now, he told me he wanted something reminiscent of Diagon Alley in our world. So this is what I ended up building, was this little space. We have a little general store, which I never filled out. We have, this is his store that he did. As you can see, my brother is not a great builder, but he does his best. And I think we have another little store underneath. And then we have the Lonely Lamp, which is my little tavern that I built. And it has some rooms up here, so if you don't want to go and find a bed, you can take a bed here. And I am very proud of this little tavern. It's my first ever time building a tavern, and I love it. Then over here we have a little like pen with some guys. This is Cupcake. Cupcake was very fun to capture. But yeah, he's here now. Okay, he's just gonna keep growling. And this is my brother's main base. He calls it his evil laboratory. It started out with just this little thing with this one zombie. And then this is his first set of armor that he ever did, which I think is really cool, and he just has it like that. Or first set of netherite armor, because he lost it in the end, and then I managed to find it at one point, and it was really cool. Now, if you're wondering what all those noises about, if we come up here, we have some little friends. We have a Vindicator named Johnny. Hi. We have a little panda named Dano. He's cute. And if you feed him things, here's some. Let me move this. If you feed him, he eats it! And it's so cute. I love it. It's my favorite thing. And if you come up here, we have another zombie, skeleton, piglin, creeper. I don't know how he got the creeper. He also has a phantom in here. Also don't know how he got that in there. And then if we come up here, we have the iron golem killing chamber. For some reason. And let me see if I can get up further and show you the rest of it. I know there's another way up. Oh. It broke for some reason. But every time a iron golem comes past this tripwire, it sets off the bell so you know how efficient your farm is going. And then there are villagers up above us. It's very hard to get back down, so I'm not going to go up all the way. But yeah. And then we can just fly out right here, which I really love. And he built the geese from Hermitcraft that Mumbo built, which we love. Now, if you come across this bridge here, we go onto the main island that my brother chose, because we used the main island, but our original starter bases were both on a island off the coast of the main island. And this is my brother's little starter base. And he let it get overgrown and stuff, so it looks really cool. But it's just this little tiny thing. And now he has a horse breeding and mule breeding farm over here with his own little speed tester. I don't know how it works to see how fast his stuff is. Let's go this way. So if we continue down our road, there are always going to be really fun things that you're going to see. Now this is where my main base is, and I'll show you my starter base in a bit, but this is sort of, that's the entrance, but I'm going to show you this little thing. This is my potion shack. I am obsessed with this design. I don't know where I saw it. I think I saw it on Instagram. I am obsessed with it. It is my favorite thing. I have built it twice now in 2 different worlds. And this is my potion shack, where I sell potions and brew potions. And it also has downstairs this little like wool sheep thing going on. I don't know what's up with it, but there's also a chicken down there somehow. I don't know how. They're just everywhere now. So, and this is my dog Lila. And then down below here is my first ever moss farm that I ever made, which I love. It's so cute. It's so aesthetic. And this is how I became obsessed with moss. And it's actually pretty easy. I will link the video in my bio, or not in my bio. So used to Instagram sometimes. I will link the video in the description for where I got the actual thing from. It does have one glitch where if you go out of simulation distance, it makes the lava turn to stone, which isn't great, but we also have a little bone meal maker here and a pale moss farm, which is just the same setup as the normal moss farm. I also have a little cactus farm right here, just a little one. I have bigger ones in another world, but that was also my first time ever doing that. Now there is an entrance in the sheep farm down into my base, but we're going to go down the main entrance because I love this bubble elevator so much. We just open up into this cave. Now, prepare yourselves. Bada boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. I am obsessed. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Come get me. Come on. You know you want to. I love netherite. As you can see, the Endermen have fun in here. But this is my main base that I built, and I love it so much. I have this beautiful little beacon and this lovely little thing, and it looks like an Enderman has been stealing stones from my thing. As you can see, there are bamboo shelves on my ceiling. That is reminiscent of a prank that my brother pulled, and I just haven't cleaned them up because I don't really care that much. This is where the ladder from my sheep farm comes down, and this is my little crafting area slash my storage. And I have everything kind of organized and sorted so that you can find everything you need very easily. And then over here we have my mine down there, and then my farm, wheat farm, and then my cows. I still don't remember why I made this, but I did. So here we go. And this is my little bedroom, which I have a bunch of potions, and this is a resource pack that makes potions look like that. Nice little painting. And yeah, that is my base. Now this is probably my favorite part, is we shoot up, and it's perfect for elytra. So all you gotta do is click and you're up in the air. Now if we follow the road around, we get to my starter base. This is my first ever base that I made. I still love it, but I haven't been here in a very long time. It is swarming with chickens. Yet another prank. And it is a Japanese style little house, and I lit up the whole island so that you wouldn't have to worry about creepers or other foul creatures coming up and getting you. There's not much storage, was not used hardly at all, and it's just very simple, and it was really fun to build. And again, this is something that I built in creative and then built in survival. And this is where I did originally have cows and sheep. For some reason they have died off or been killed, and this is my nether portal to the nether roof to get to this base. And then over here we have our giant wheat field that I made because I just had the mood to one day, and I love it, and you cannot judge me for it. This is our chicken launcher. This is the launcher that actually sends you up in the air. So it's filled with chickens, and you put a wind burst potion on them, stand right next to them, hit them, and then you go soaring into the sky. And then up here was the most recent thing that has been built on this island. Oh! I just really did not do good at that. This, if you... Why? If you watch Hermitcraft at all, you may be aware of Jim and Grian and Etho prank that they did on Pearl and Impulse, where they launched them a very, very long distance with pearls and wind charges. My brother has built a similar contraption. We have launched each other up to, I think, 40,000 blocks away, which is really fun. 40,000 blocks is a long ways. So, yeah. Then if we continue down, this is our little boat, which is still oxidizing. And if we come down here, there's some things. There's some names. There are some stuff. And that is because this is the starting place for our Hunger Games style fighting arena. that my brother actually built. You come down in here, and it is this giant cave that he found underneath the island that he terraformed into multiple different biomes. We have a swamp biome over here, and a cave that goes underneath it, and we also have the nether, of all things. And I love how he did the little portal with the glass. We have even the basalt over there, which is crazy. The amount of lava and work that he put into this is awesome. I think the nether took the longest out of all of it. And then we have our spruce, our jungle. I knew I was going to go right into that tree. We have creakings that spawn in here at night, which is not fun. And a little amethyst cave, which is really good for like hiding right there and then like jumping out and hitting people. And this was my contribution. I made a little maze. I'm gonna see where that goes. Yeah. So I built this little maze, and I really, really like it. It's really cool. I have gotten lost in it multiple times. Even though I built it, I've gotten lost in it. That's how you know it's a good little place. And we have a little thing somewhere. There we go. To shoot you back up out. I haven't used this in so long because I've gotten killed like multiple times recently. And the next stop on our tour is my big project that I built that I wanted to record and then forgot to. This is our sniffer pen. And mushrooms apparently. And what is above it, you may ask? It is a Monopoly board. A giant Monopoly board. Because me and my brother, our favorite board game is Monopoly. And one day, he was spending the weekend over at my house. I was like, why don't I build Monopoly in Minecraft? So we have Monopoly in Minecraft. Everything is Minecraft themed. And he helped me name some of the places. And the hardest part was coming up with a payment system and figuring out how much everything costs. We had a couple hiccups there. We have not finished this game of Monopoly. And honestly, I don't know if we'll ever finish it. But it's here and it's really fun. And I really, really enjoy it. So basically each player gets a little tent that they get to use as their base. They each get a little copper golem as their spot. And then we have the bank up here, which as you can see, I think all of the properties have been bought. Yep. So that is probably my favorite part of this world, is that you can just jump off and fly. Now the thing you haven't seen yet, that you're probably wondering about, is up here. This is Temple Mount. And I built this giant hoe. I don't remember why. I think it was a reward to my brother for something he did. I was like, I'm gonna build you a monument. We've built a couple little things, like temple-like structures. These two my brother built, and I built this beauty. This is our temple to the Ender Dragon, Church to the Ender Dragon, which is really, really cool. And then this is the little tower that I never quite finished, because when I saw this mountain in the middle of the island, I was like, oh, there needs to be a tower there. So I built a tower. That is where we have shot a lot of TNT. More spear things. And yeah, you can see the whole island from here, and I love it. Now, 2 more places to show you. First of all is my little bee farm that I built, which I love this design, and I think I might use it in my forever world or something similar. But it's just a little cozy garden. There is a sniffer in here, and some chickens, unfortunately. But it's just a little river that goes all the way around. And I use glowstone to light it all up. And if you come in here, we've got our bees. And they're all happy and playing. This is my own design that I came up with. This is later in my building thing. And I was trying out using different textures and patterns with the actual stuff that I built with. And I love it. It's so cute. And the door automatically closes, luckily. Now, the thing that I'm working on, so if I haven't said, my brother, bless his little soul, has gone into the army and is now, as of today, the day I'm recording this, at basic. And he will not be back on this world probably for the next 9 months. So, I'm building him a little present when he gets back, because I built a cathedral in another one of my worlds. You have seen it if you've been watching my videos, and he loved it, but he wanted something that was more like a Sealy court or a fairy court style cathedral. So that's what this is going to be. I just have the basic layout done right now, and I am going to be working on building this over the next 9 months, and we'll see what it turns into. I'm very excited. I've been collecting some stuff. If I can fly. So I've been collecting some things. I'm primarily going to be using tuff and deep slate, but I probably will get some things like diorite to break up the darkness and make it a little more light and fun. And then my brother logged off right here. So everything has to be positioned around that so that when he logs back on, he can see whatever I end up building. And I'm very excited for that. I know a lot of people don't have great relationships with their siblings, but I am very blessed to have a good one, and I'm very grateful for that and very happy that I have been blessed with that. And yeah, I get to build all this cool stuff with him, and honestly, I can't wait to see what we come up with after he gets back and when we start building again. And he has talked about actually doing his own channel at some point once he's settled in the army, and maybe if he has time, depending on how world events go. We'll see. Okay, everyone, we are on the nether roof because we're going to my brother and I's our secondary little base, which we have some stuff up here in the nether, like we have our little gold farm, and I also have a ghast farm up here. But we are going to our secondary base, which is, I think, about 4,000 or 5,000 blocks away from spawn. We'll see. And yeah, 4,000 blocks away from spawn. And to enter into here, my brother built this ginormous cherry tree, which looks really cool. But then you walk down here, and we have a cute little fountain, because, of course. We let some snow golems loose at one point during Christmas time. So that is what all of this is. And we also still have jack-o'-lanterns from Halloween that we just never took down. This is the main house that I built, and I really like it a lot. It's really cute. So this is my room in this house, and then we have my brother's room. If we keep going up, we have a little storage room up here, and then a little happy gas place, which we never brought happy gas to the side of the world, which is unfortunate. But and then if we come down here, we have just a little quiet park area and a small farm with some animals down here. And you might have noticed the castle in the distance, which I freaking love. I built this road that goes from up here to the castle. This is the biggest build that I ever did in survival, and I am super duper proud of it. And I designed it, and then me and my brother built it together, and I only ended up doing texturing on one side. The rest of it is not textured. If you come in here, it's not set up, but this is a little thing to kill people. The stalactites drop on a person when you press a button up at the top, and that was my brother's design. He has killed me before. I have also killed him, I think, at least once. We have not really filled this out. I was going to put animals and stuff in here. That didn't happen. But we do have a little jousting arena here. So if you want to ride a horse and then come here and stab someone, you can. It's really fun, and that was like our first idea when the whole spear thing came into play, was building this. So, and we have a little nether portal. This is only only the second nether portal that we have that goes to the actual nether. The other one is, as you saw, on our main island, and you can go inside the walls and everything. I have doors, and it's just really fun to just kind of come around here, and you have like little slits in the walls, like a real place, like a real castle, so you can shoot people, you know, as one does. And you can come around here, and this is where you can control the I think like that. You can control the thing underneath, and there are a lot of chickens for reasons unknown. And it is almost night, and this place looks really cool at night, so I will show you that real quick. There we go. Now you can see the actual, like, the whole thing and all the scenery around it. I turned up my render distance. It's not fully rendering in, but that's okay. And now you can see just how absolutely beautiful this thing is at night with shaders. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Our one last thing we have over here is something my brother built, and I'm really proud of him for building it because he's not usually a builder, but he did this cute little hobbit hole, and I love it. There is a trial chamber underneath here that you can go through, and so he did the outside, I did the interior, because he said I was better at it than he was. At that point, I don't think I was better at it than he was, but this is just like one of my favorite things. And that's it, guys. That is me and my brother's survival world. We're calling it a forever world. I don't know if it will last forever, but that's our goal, is to make it last forever. So this is our world, and thank you for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, share. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we've been building for the last like almost a year, and we'll probably build this up a lot more soon. So bye bye.